Greetings everyone, my name is Steele, and welcome back to Dad of Boy. On our last adventure, we met the Witch of the Woods, who was none too happy that we almost killed her piglet. But it's okay, she healed him, he shall live, and all together we can avoid the wrath of whatever Nordic Winnie the Pooh she has stashed about. Which actually brings up a good point. There's magical deer, magical boars, mentions of mountain goat, and wolves in this world. But there is no hide nor hair of any Scandinavian bears. And I think it'd be pretty badass if Kratos went toe-to-toe with a giant grizzly bear. Of some sort.
I think I see something.
I do too, boy.
There in the middle of the lake.
Let us go investigate. And what will be one of the most epic occurrences in this game.
Runes there in his chest. Can't quite make it out.
But I guess it makes sense to not have a ton of wildlife in this game, because Kratos wreaks enough destruction as is. He doesn't need to be an eco-terrorist on top of that. What's it say, boy?
It reads, sacrifice your arms to the center of the water. Awaken again the cradle of the world. What? Throw our weapons into the water? Guess that won't be a problem for you. Are you gonna do it?
Do you double dog dare me, boy? Or do you want to kick it up a notch and triple dog dare me? Doesn't matter, I was gonna do it anyway. Haha, fooled you!
The axe did not return. What is this?
It's the world serpent.
Oh boy!
Stay calm, boy!
I am! This is great!
It speaks?
Yeah! Mom said he's friendly!
What is it saying?
I don't know! That was amazing!
Oh, he's so cool looking.
Wait, there's a shipwreck way over there. See that? And there's a statue of Thor. Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water dropped, and the serpent rose.
Oh, that must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it, that building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Except for the statue. Good thing, huh? There's even a dock. There, next to the flag. We're going to the dock first, right?
That we are,
We'll
boy.
be the first people to walk on it in who knows how long.
You know of that serpent?
He's one of the giants. He's so big he's wrapped around the whole world and bites his own tail.
An exaggeration.
I don't know. Looked pretty big to me.
See, it's like I mentioned in the last episode, Kratos knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two, but he's only seen and experienced things in his own land and within his own mythology. When it comes to the Norse mythology, he is very skeptical with everything that's being shown to him.
Is this the way to the mountain?
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded beaver, it is sack seed. I've got something for
Nice.
you, too.
Brock?
Hi, Brock.
But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay. What do you think he wants?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You watch.
I'll be sure not to. I need to see anybody whiffing anything of yours.
You rush around like that everywhere? Yeesh.
Can I talk? Thank you.
Catch! The pile of rocks there? With that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the World Tree. A shortcut between the realms.
Sweet.
If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
I concur. I'm also kind of curious as to how you experienced that first time around. Alright, talismans, paubles, and enchantments are now available at the shops. Fantastic. Alright, talent quiver. Let's upgrade the boy. Nice. Alright. I need more monies for that. I can't do nothing with the talisman because I don't have any Dust of the Realms. I don't really care for enchantments as of yet. And I don't think I have anything new unlocked. Well, anything new that's worth getting. Can't get a pommel, though. Let's see. I think I want that one. The weighted recovery handle. High Park activation chance to grant the blessing of cooldown on any successful executioner's cleave. I guess that would work to my benefit. I don't have any runic ability, though. I could get this one and get 6 runic, but it only gives me 1 strength, where the recovery handle gives me 2 and 3 on strength and cooldown. But I think I'm going to go with this one. Because overall, I'm going to build him the way I built him in my first playthrough, where I stuck with the base stats, which is strength, defense, and vitality. Because runic, luck, and cooldown all kind of correspond with each other as you get into the higher gear. So even though there is gear that focuses more on cooldown, luck, and runic, there's also gear that does the opposite with strength, defense, and vitality, which is what I generally like to focus on, considering that that's kind of what's a little more needed towards survivability. And as far as I know, I don't think I need anything else from this. No.
Best of luck with all the rampaging.
I don't need luck. I'm a master at that. Some would even say I'm a god at that. But don't tell the boy. Alright, let's get the hell cross here. Get to that door on the other side. And move along. One thing that I was going to mention, too, about the witch's boar is the particular breed that boar is eventually going to die anyway because of the tusks that are growing from the middle of its snout. They're eventually going to curve and grow long enough to where they'll end up piercing its skull and into its brain, which is not a very nice way to go. So with him being the last of his kind, she really needs to watch that, which I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that she shaves down his tusks to prevent that from happening, because she seems like a smart woman.
Look, that tower leads through to the mountain.
I'm ready.
Are you ready, boy? Read this to me.
I don't know these runes. If we find a cipher, I bet I can figure it out.
I bet you could, but first I need to make a double withdrawal. Do you ever wonder if Atreus reads Kratos bedtime stories? Oh, roll away. I don't need to get the goo on me. Nice. Well, this one.
I still can't read these.
God damn it, when the hell did you suddenly become illiterate?
What is that? It smells awful.
Poison.
Have no fear, my trusty axe shall dispel it. As much as I love the action of recalling the axe, because you can feel the weight of the axe as you do it, especially with the rumbling in the controller, I do wish they allowed you to recall it as you were sprinting. Alright, throw that there. Get your ass back here. There, I punched him. I was hoping to stun him enough I could do the murder animation for him, but I guess not. Alright, so I need a crystal to activate that, which is that right there, but I can't get it right now. But I will open this chest. I love his little run animation when he opens these. Just kind of got that sense of, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it.
It's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
So purple chests like that with masks in front of them
They smell awful.
obviously
Mother
contain
called them
ciphers.
storm bolts. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Oh, I love the little bonding moments that they have.
Whoa. Sure is foggy here. Another dwarf. Should we...
No. It's of no consequence.
Hi, excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
Aw, square up, son.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Face dead?
Regrettably.
I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Dad, you can't go around just calling
My
people
talent's
blue.
Vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
That's dwarvist.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy. Okay then. I will just Oh. Oh.
If you can't tell, Sindri's a germaphobe.
Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
You know, the funny thing, he didn't really improve upon anything on the axe. He just scrubbed away the blood. He cleaned it. That was it.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem Gengur, egen vigum Hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
He didn't even motion towards you.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that really better than death?
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck.
I mean, yeah, considering, you know, all other options, I'm pretty sure a little pig piss is much more preferable than dying. Enough out of you. Enough out of you. Anyone else coming, huh? No. Enough of your face. Oh, I love the one-shot kills. Damn it. Didn't get him. Enough of that. Nothing out of your face. Anyone else want to step up? Oh, I see you all the way up there. Hold on. Let me get in range. And doink.
You want me to fire more arrows?
No, I'll just throw my axe at him. You're good. Ooh, another axe. Let me see. Alright, so I gotta do that one. That's good. I don't remember where the hell these things are, though, unfortunately. But I enjoy sitting there and talking to Sindri and Brock because they do give you small little insight in the story, which is otherwise avoided, or not so much avoided, but it's just not really touched upon. So, talking to them, they kind of give you a bit of a history lesson as what's going on in the world well before Kratos even showed up here.
You think all dwarves are as weird as Brock and Sindri?
No.
I wonder why they don't get along anymore. I mean, they're family.
That is their matter alone, boy.
Okay.
I don't think this is better than what I have. No, it is not. The arcane armor is garbage. It's one of the things I actually don't like about having this pre-order bonus, because the Death's Vow armor is a lot more... How do I put this? It's a lot more useful than it really should be. Alright, now I need backwards Bluetooth. Where the hell is that, though? I don't remember. I'm sure I'll come upon it. They're all kind of within vicinity of one another. Let me seize. Oh, it wouldn't be this far out. It's definitely close by. Shit. Wasn't it over here? Ah, there it is. That's right. I do one of these back and forth things. Think one more should do it. Yep. There are audio cues on when you do open up these chests, but the problem is it's so far away that the noise is distanced. It's not for all chests, though. It's like this one and I think one or two more, because the runic keys are spread out a little too much. But yeah, like I was saying about the armor, though, because you do come across some pretty nice-looking pieces of armor that, compared to the Death's Vow set, they're really not all that good.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
Because anything you get up from the beginning of the game to pretty much this point here, it's really not worth equipping because of how poorly it diminishes your strength and your defense, and sometimes your vitality as well. And like I said earlier, those are pretty important to your survivability. And, oh yeah, I can't get to that one because I don't have the means of dealing with this stuff. Not just yet. Ah, shit. I don't know why I thought I could squeeze by that. But again, for those of you who have never touched God of War at all, this is one of its little tropes in the series where it likes to tease you with secrets and goodies that you cannot get currently, and then you just have to come back later once you obtain the proper abilities to do so.
I can't tell. Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
How can you not tell, boy? Is the mountain not getting bigger to you?
Prepare yourself.
Really? I gotta fight one of you bitches without my axe. Run away. You know what? I'm gonna go this way instead. Just because I don't like you. Alright, grab this and that away. Get this chest.
You really didn't want anyone to open it. Why let a deadly curse stop you?
Nothing's gonna stop me, boy. Ah, shit. Except for maybe that. I do find it interesting that ice magic dispels poison. It's a very unique counter agent. Which just proves there's more to this axe than what they let on. Get her. Ow. Wanna swing again? One of these times I will get them stunned enough to where I can do the finisher to them. It's so freaking satisfying to R3 them in the face. Nope, that's the way forward. I don't want to go there just yet. That is a door I cannot get into just yet. And I think this is another door I cannot get into just yet. Yes, okay. So this is another door that requires a magical item that I have yet to obtain. And I'm not too sure on whether or not I'm going to do those doors in this playthrough. I haven't ultimately decided. They are really cool experiences, so I might do a couple of them, but I don't think I'm going to do all of them. What was that? She almost lost some more treasure.
Do you think for this last leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
I just meant I spent more time with her. You were off hunting a lot.
It would serve you to stop talking.
Ooh, you done struck a nerve, boy. Oh, with that rebound, though. Does anybody else want some? I thought so. Alright, I do that. Blow up them rocks, and then I think there's one right there. Or not. Oh, there it is, right behind. There. I'll blow that one up so that I can dispel this one and get the goodies inside. Because it's all about the treasures. Okay, enough of that. Those are horrible. I can already tell right off the bat. Charge of the White Bear. That is a shield charge, I believe. Yes, it is. Alright, I don't need that. I like Hell's Touch. Currently. And there are 2 runic attacks that I do enjoy using the most with this axe, but I haven't gotten them yet. Oh, hello! What'd you say about my mama? Good job, boy! Get up! So that I can put you down again. Oh yeah, you're a big bad bastard. You ain't hitting me. You ain't hitting shit. Okay, never mind. I mean, you're not hitting me when your moves are telegraphed like that. Now here's a throwback to the old games. Oh yeah, so fucking good. The one behind him exploded and sent him launching toward me. That was awesome. It matters not who built it. Frozen Flame. There we go. I guess, I mean, I could head back to Sindri and get my axe upgraded, but it's alright. I don't really have to. Because it is kind of a long trek. I'd rather just keep the momentum going and push forward. And you come across Brock and Sindri numerous times in the game anyway.
Whoa. I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Yeah, look at that. That is amazing. The amount of work that they put into this is astonishing.
Wonder if Sindri knows his sky mover is tangled with roots up here.
I doubt it.
So how's he going to get it to work?
I do not care.
And I do not know. Yeah, these I can't deal with right away. I have to have a very special item to deal with those.
Is that smoke?
I do not know. Can you... Thank you. Just has a hard time hitting anything lying down on the ground. Standing up is fine. Anything horizontal, he just whiffs past.
Stay back, boy.
Ugh. What is that?
Decayed fart.
Another way up.
The witch! Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Witch of the Woods Ex Machina.
Finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend, yes.
Hey, he's alive. That's all that matters.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
And what's not to like? We're adorable.
We're going to another realm? Are you coming with us?
Only for a little while.
Only for a little while.
See? Aren't we so cute? I'm all grumpy and serious. He's optimistic and lighthearted. We make a great pair.
We'll use this. Graythaw.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one
heard a
was there
raven.
when I passed by. Perhaps he finished.
There he is.
Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
Why can't I go up this ramp? I'm like a 300-pound man.
Just give that a turn. There.
Yeah, I wanted to break those urns back there, but whatever. I need the hack silver.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
That would be epic to see. The World Serpent and Thor going at it.
You know, we actually talked to the World Serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
Oh, I'll get the door. I'll be the gentleman. Ladies first.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure? We came through here before and there's no way back to God. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something.
She's a woman of her ways.
Are you watching? Riosta.
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those roots.
Dad, can you get me one for Christmas?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
Oh, I
There
forgot
are
this.
no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Yeah, Kratos doesn't trust anything in terms of godhood.
Another one here.
Look! It's the World Serpent. He's so much bigger than I imagined. Oh, look! He bit Thor! Or will bite him. Looks like.
Yeah, he's also suckling on the teat of someone. Who is that? Weird. Breastfeeding a snake? Well, I was going to mention, too, it's one thing for light to become a solid construct in this game to form bridges. It's another thing for it to actually emit sound when you're walking across it. I find that really unique.
Tyr's temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
I love that he just chills in the background, too. He's just part of the world, but he's also his own entity. Wait, take a right down the stairs.
Hey, that could be valuable.
I'm sure it can be. Witch lady, do your thing. You're not doing your thing. Did I go in the wrong way? She said down the right. Oh. Your right, not my right. This way.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
You got it. All right, son. Daddy's gonna show you how much of a handyman he truly is.
Back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the track. Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning?
With my manly muscles.
You're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
Why what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're
That
ready now.
may or may not have been me. Sorry. Actually, that's one thing I never thought of
That was impressive.
before, with her
You
saying
didn't
that.
cry, did you?
I did not
Was-
hurt my back.
My back is fine, boy. It does raise an interesting question.
Wait. So did the giants or the elves build Tyr's temple?
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good.
If you say so. You know, I'll finish my thought, because they're just going to keep on talking. I'll get to it later, once we're all said and done here. And Brock's not here. He's not tinkering away.
Leosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
So now we'll be able to make light bridges as well.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Don't care much for me either.
Is this it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
And this right here is probably one of the most gorgeous environments in the game.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible. Approach the table.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel rune that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination. We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open.
So with all that explanation, basically when it comes down to it, this is a very important tree.
See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
It's a really interesting twist on the Bifrost from this mythology.
Didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
I'll just punch my way back. But what I was going to say is it's really interesting how they incorporate the Bifrost in this game, where they call it a Bifrost and not the Bifrost, as opposed to like in Marvel Comics, where the Bifrost is a giant rainbow bridge leading to the room where Heimdall overlooks all the realms, and he opens up the gates to allow travel to the other realms, where here it's an individual object that activates the transition and travel between realms. It's a really cool twist. But since it's now quiet, I'll get to my other thought that I was trying to get across earlier. It raises an interesting question when she said that something meddled with powerful forces that caused things to go disarray in all of Midgard and all the other realms. And I'm really curious as to, is it because of all the actions that Kratos took in his world, in his land, in all of Greece, when destroying the Greek pantheon? Like, did some of that bleed into this world? Look at this.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get
She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely.
I love his reaction. Interesting.
Look at this place.
I
Stay
know.
by me. Touch nothing.
Or everything.
Okay.
Why not?
What is that?
That's what we call a goopy. And that's how we deal with the
I
goopy.
think you killed it.
Was it alive to begin with?
Whoa. What's that about?
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
Alright. Let's make sure we're finding all the proper treasures.
Boy, over here.
Focus on that. I want to get the
What does
goopy.
it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light. I don't get it. If both sides need it, why not just share it?
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
Withdraw.
They keep murdering the lighthouse.
It is war. The end of one. The robed one's lost.
You bastard. I hate these dark elf bastards. There we go.
What are they attacking us for? We didn't do anything.
More will come.
Yeah.
Did you not hear me the first time when I said it was war? Why did my game just bug out like that? Why did that happen?
Did you
How
say
did that
something?
happen?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm Another cipher piece.
No, it does happen on very random occurrences. It happened my first time through as well. It's not it's not a common occurrence, which is a good thing. I think it's just there are times when the game just needs to re-optimize itself. Yes, I know about the compass. Thank you. I'm gonna come around here. Go get this. Because the best thing about this game is that it's one continuous shot. So the game is continuously being built as the game goes on. There's no loading screens, there's no cutscenes, nothing. Anything that would be considered a transition just takes place in real time. So it's understandable that there could be some hiccups here and there while the game goes on.
How are you here before us, dwarf? We were told our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Ah, hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination. To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic, but...
Because it is.
Oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now?
Yes. Thrilled.
Have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She discovered with her magic there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Oh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work.
So how come Brock's blue and you're not?
Boy.
Oh, it's fine. Very good question, actually. You see, my brother's not as careful as I am.
You can't just go around asking why people are blue.
Metals using his own bare hands. Ugh. No gloves. Says it's the only way he can hear what it wants to be. Touch enough raw silver and it changes your skin irreparably. That means forever. I wouldn't bring it up to him, though. You know how sensitive he can be.
I guess that makes sense. Sindri, why don't you just make up with your brother already?
Me? Make up with him? Because he's an obstinate pighead incapable of change. Because he says the most terrible things about me just because he's insecure about his own work, which, let me tell you, is subpar. Because he blames me for the things that aren't my fault.
Huh? Like what?
Would you pardon me, please? I need to collect myself.
Oh, I love the conversations with these guys. I love that transaction, too. Why is he blue and you're not? Boy! Oh, yeah. Enchantments, resurrection stones. Yeah, I'll buy one of these. Just in case I somehow bite the dust. Alright, now, Leviathan Axe. Upgrade.
Well, probably shouldn't let my brother lay his hands on again, but if he does, tell him to temper his steel longer. He's warping the bit work.
If you say so. Alright, anything I can get here? I think I grabbed this at one point. It does give me -4 luck, but the runic and the defense is great. And it is getting to the point to where I need to start upgrading my armor, so... craft that.
Who knew?
Equip. And then... go to wrist armor. -4, -2 in the strength, -8, -4, defensive vitality. I guess I could go with the Viking bracers. I kind of like keeping the sets together, though. Vitality would be great. Because it gives me more health. And it is 3 more defense. I don't know what to go with. I'll go with the wolfskin braces, just because it's less of a hit on my strength.
If I say so. Myself.
You do say so yourself, because you said it yourself. Alright, and I'm going to lose all my luck on that. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, we'll get this too.
Looks amazing.
I know! I am so freaking epic. Alright, and anything new for pommels? There is that. Luck. Defense, vitality. Oh, it's so hard to remember what it is that I actually went with. Light war handle. I think I went with this one. Because it gives me a protection barrier. And talisman, I can't get any of those because I don't have any more hack silver. And I can't upgrade if I want to. Actually, can I upgrade the boy?
And what do you have your eye on?
Nothing.
Oh, what more do you need?
Nothing. Axe pommel. Can't do it. I mean, I guess I could upgrade the wolf skin. Yeah, let's do it.
I think that's a keeper.
It is! And I think I can't do it anymore because I'm flat broke. Oh, I could do these. Sure.
I don't suppose you could try keeping that going. But no, just it was a question. I'm fine.
Because even though I said earlier that a lot of the gear that you can get early on in the game is kind of crap if you're using the pre-order bonus items that you get, when you do come by any means to upgrade them, they do last you quite a long time.
Seeing ya.
Which just shows that the combat in this game derives more off of your actual skill to hit and avoid attacks, as opposed to what it is that you're using for your gear.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
To the boat, boy.
Look, there's a boat tangled up over there.
I freed it earlier. It ain't tangled up.
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
Really? Okay.
The boy's hearing voices.
Did your mother speak of this realm?
Not much. Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, they kept them isolated.
Grab this little dew of the world tree. And getting these permanently increases your attributes. They're quite handy. I don't remember how many there are in the world. I think there's one for each attribute.
Again, I said nothing.
Wait, this one you said something.
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
No.
It felt evil.
See, Kratos isn't always just a serious gruff man. You can actually see the concerned emotion on his face.
Should we try talking to them?
No.
But maybe they need help.
They do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe...
do not concern us.
Oh, Atreus, you will learn. Daddy doesn't like to make friends.
Look at that. That must be the Ring Temple.
It's so cool. I would actually like a game.
Look, they have sand
that is like a major prequel to the entire God of War series, where Kratos is just a soldier in the Spartan army. I would like to see how much more of a dynamic it is where he interacts with his fellow soldiers.
What does it ask?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. But I don't see any runes around here.
We must find it. Back to the boat.
Back to the boat, boy. Alright, just rotate around over here, and if I remember correctly, there is a area to the right that is just full of secrets.
It's sad the elves can't work things out. Alfheim's such a beautiful place, but war makes it ugly.
You see with the eyes of a child. In war, a soldier sees beauty only in the blood of his enemy. The rest of him is lost, sometimes never to return.
You know about war, don't you?
Wars are fought for two things: survival or advantage. Battles may be won by the better soldier. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything to ensure victory.
Oh yeah, he knows a thing or two about war. Ha! No digging for you, chump. Aw, couldn't get you. Come on. Where'd he go? No digging. You missed. Eat that. Beautiful. Alright, so I believe what I got to do is I gotta go do one of these. Run on through.
Enemies ahead!
The enemies are now dead. Ha! I rhymed, boy. Did you hear that? I am so good. Okay, that one's a little tricky. Let me go up here first. I'll deal with that later. So, little end of adventure video story time. The reason why Kratos knows so much about war, if I remember correctly, it's that one, and then that one. I know. I has a good brain. The reason why Kratos is so well versed in war is because he was an accomplished general, or a commander, I should say, in the Spartan army. And if this is all told in the first game as well, and I think it's recapped in God of War 2, there was a moment where he entered battle with a barbarian horde. I did that wrong. There we go. Got it. You're a little excited for that. But anyway, back to story time. So, Kratos was an accomplished commander in the Spartan army. And during one battle, he was facing off against a horde of barbarians. And he miscalculated the... That's going to time out. Yep. He miscalculated their strength in numbers. So, inevitably, it ended up him almost meeting his end, where he ended up then praying to Ares, saying, "Vanquish my enemies and my life was yours." So Ares ended up turning him into an avatar of war and bestowing upon him the Blades of Chaos. Ow. Oh shit, there's two of them. And then there was a point in time where Ares pretty much brainwashed him and made him see things that weren't really there as a way to try to turn him into basically this machine of destruction and to turn him into a better warrior. And to do so, Ares wanted to rid him of all attachments of the world. So he causes Kratos to see things that aren't there, ransacks his own village, and ends up slaughtering his own wife and daughter. And after doing so, a shaman in the village curses him with the ashes of his wife and daughter to forever be worn on his own skin. So that's why he's white. Beautiful.
Huh. Let's hang on to them.
Yes, let's. Is that it? That's all that was up here, right? Yes, it was. Come, boy. Oh, wait, I think there's something in this room. I think there's some more treasure. Ah, yes, there is. So, if you're ever interested in playing God of War 1, that's pretty much the gist of the story.
What's that?
You'll find out when I'm done with it. Alright. So now what I do is I wait, and then I throw. Damn, I'm good.
Ready yourself, boy.
That's an amulet or a talisman. Is that any good? It gives me defense. Yeah, I don't lose anything. Why not? Solid upgrade with no diminishing returns. I like it. So, yeah. With that all being said, you could say that Kratos knows a thing or two about war. Considering that he takes Ares' place after he kills him and claims the war throne for himself. So, what I'm going to do now is just head on over here. I'll dock
Sindri
the boat.
said Mother was a warrior. Was she in a war too?
Of a sort. Her family was decimated by hostile rivals, and she alone survived. She walked the warrior's path, but her war was to live on, to brave an unforgiving world alone.
And that's why the blue door. That's gotta be the entrance. Let's go.
I forgot. Stories are for the boat. If you get out of the boat too early,
What are they doing?
then they stop telling the stories.
The bridge is gone. They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
Oh, well, alright. Guess we're doing this first. You asshole. No.
Enemy down.
Think you can escape from me? Think again. But that's okay. The best thing about this game when it comes to the boat stories is when you get back in the boat, if you accidentally cut it off, it'll just pick up where they left off.
Maybe we can fix the bridge from down there.
Perhaps.
So that did something. I think.
Focus up, boy.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, he disappeared. I was gonna do the thing. He apparently needed more defense.
We do not belong here.
Just so I could hit him a little bit more and finish him off in a more proper manner.
Wait, combined together like that, they kind of look like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the sand bowl.
Back to the sand bowl, back to the sand bowl. Where it's really full of sand and not cereal. That's my Sambo rhyme. Do you like it?
So, Rock and Sindri made Mom the axe just to help her survive?
She had the strength to wield such a weapon, and the wisdom to use it for good. She found purpose in protecting the weak.
So, she'd help out the elves?
No.
No. The elves were not weak in her regard.
The pillars and ring form an elvish rune.
Then read it, boy.
What does it ask?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. Yep, it's water, all right.
It's kind of a given because they're surrounded by it.
Boy!
It was the voices again, but different voices. Less angry. They were asking for help.
We are here for the light. I do not care who they are, nor what they want.
You never care about anything.
You have something to say?
No.
That's what I thought. Try to get sass with me.
What's happening?
You suddenly became Moses.
Father?
Yes.
The voices I heard. It was hard to make out. But way in the back, I'm pretty sure I heard Mother.
That is not possible.
I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
He looks different. Look at those horns.
Behind me, boy.
That can't be good.
Blah, blah. How did that not affect anybody?
Almost there.
Ow.
After it.
Alright, can I hit him in the head, please? I'll just kill him with the rebound. Nice. I'm not welcome here, too bad. Coming in your homes, killing your peoples up. Alright, well. What the hell was that? Oh, hey, I got a thing right here. Alright, so let me collect this. And I guess, I'll go through, I'll get all these little bonus things on the side here. Actually, you know what? I'll save them for next time, because they're pretty simple puzzles. So we made it into Elfheim. Gonna retrieve the light so that we can properly activate the Bifrost and be able to open up all routes to other realms. So we're slowly but surely making progress to our ultimate goal, which is to scatter our mother's ashes over the top of the mountain in Jotunheim. But anyway, I'm going to pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then thrust your mouse upon that like button. Keep playing it awesome, and I will see you all on my next adventure.